JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, Indiscipline led to boy's death in fiery crash. Please remember to subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Worried that his son was heading in the wrong direction, as concerns mounted about Indiscipline, Zackeal McIntrye was hoping to steer 14-year-old son Zackeal back on the right track when he took the youngster from his mother to live with him last month. But on Tuesday morning, those hopes were dashed when the Petersfield High student and his 16-year-old cousin and schoolmate Ajani Robinson perished in a fiery crash on their way to school. Reports from the Whitton police in Westmoreland are that about 6:50 a.m., the youngsters were traveling on a motorcycle along the Petersfield main road. While maneuvering a corner, they reportedly lost control of the motorcycle, which collided with an oncoming motor car before bursting into flames. The boys, who both reside in Pinnock Sharfton in Darliston, Westmoreland, were taken to the hospital and died while being treated. The senior McIntrye said that losing his only son so tragically has come as a shock, but blamed Indiscipline for his tragic demise. It's because of unruliness. I give him $2,000 every morning for go to school, and that include him taxi fare and him lunch, he said. I tell him to come and live with me, because me hear say him not behave himself while I live with his mother. And having come, I think things would be better, but it just rough on my side now. The father added that to the best of his knowledge, his son does not own a motorcycle, but at times he would ride one home from school. When him come home in the evening, me keep reminding him to stop riding on the bike, because me know someday I was going to hear some bad news about that bike, said McIntrye, who recently returned from a stint on the seasonal farm work program in Canada. I was expecting him to come back home, but then the news comes saying him dead in an accident while him up on the bike, he added, while fighting back tears. I just have to keep the faith and move on, McIntrye said, noting that the entire family, 47-year-old Angela Hewitt, the mother of Ajani Robinson, was still in shock at the loss of her twin son when she spoke on Tuesday. I don't know what caused the accident or what happened, said the mother of 7. I don't believe because me not see him, they don't let me see him. She disclosed that Ajani's twin sister and grandmother fainted upon hearing the news of his death and had to seek medical attention. God no, I don't know how I can cope. I don't know how I go cope with it, she said as relatives consoled her. Like McIntrye, Hewitt said her son does not own a motorbike, but she had heard that he was riding on one to school. She said that she had repeatedly asked him to desist from doing so and encouraged him to take the school bus instead. Me hear about it, and me ask him when him get the bike that him riding to school in the mornings, and him tell me say him not riding on the bike, she recalled. And me say, JJ, don't ride on the bike to school. And this man, me hear that him dead off a bike going to school. See it there? This man in the proof comes say my ride bike go to school. Last week, 15-year-old Levicia Forster died in a crash that claimed 5 lives in Bluefields in Westmoreland. Vast that the deaths of Ajani and Zackeal come on the heels of a week of prayer after Levicia's death and about 3 weeks since a visit from the representatives of the island's traffic authorities, sensitizing students on how to properly use the roadways and how to get their learners' permits. We're trying to get the students the right tools to really go out and face the world, and this is now happening, he bemoaned, noting that the sessions also included a particular focus on Westmoreland and motorcycle accidents. And it is so unfortunate that these students are now victims of the very same thing we're trying to prevent. The school continues to work with them to help them in the future. Vast that Petersfield High students are not allowed or encouraged to ride motorcycles to or from school. As a school, we do not condone it. They cannot park the bike on the compound or anywhere that we are aware of, he said. It is banned from Petersfield High School. Nevertheless, he said that several students hide and breach the rules despite being warned repeatedly. On several occasions, he noted the Dean of Discipline had to call in parents about their children breaching the rules and riding to school after they were discovered. It's the parents' responsibility because you're leaving the parents home the bikes and they can't park them here, the acting principal said. Transportation for students is provided by a private operator from Darliston to the school. Robinson's mother said she had told him to take the school bus, he just didn't listen. Vaz said that one of his students informed him that one of the boys had hugged her and told her that he would be traveling on the bike to school, as he did not want to be standing on the bus or get squeezed if it was parked. Classes were dismissed early on Tuesday to facilitate grief counseling, as students, teachers, and other members of staff were traumatized. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.